It's just so hard to explain all this stuff in English.
In this episode, I'll be asking Dr. Stephen Ma a series of questions about my health issues and learn more about the process we are undertaking in order to treat and cure me. I started in August and go to EC-Medthoughts with Kurt once a week.
We are going to give energy to her stomach. So this is actually a acute spot that is connecting to your stomach, and hopefully we are giving you a more, make it more functional and to digest all those food you can't eat. The first thing is to get some ointment to prevent burning. And the second thing is to prep for a rice-size mosa, and then we burn it.
So would you say the stomach is like the main area to fix for deficiency and intolerances?
No. We would call it the spleen and the stomach. And that is the true system that concerning your food intolerance.
What about the large and small intestine?
Those are more likely to connect to your constipation. Actually, we had to do something on it, like your large intestine is on this side, and the meridian was go like this way, and the mosa on here is actually helping with your belly. Can you recall that the mosa that we do on your palm?
Yeah, the this side, I think, was it?
Yeah. That is for your large intestine. We are considering your body as a whole, and the systems in between should be balanced out. And in your case, it's actually your digestive system, or what we call the earth system, is deficient. So what we are doing is give you more energy to those systems, so then they can work on their own. Like digesting is supposed to be a natural thing you should have. But after all those medication or antibiotics, it destroys some parts of those functions. So you are now in a state of deficiency.
So about the Moxibustion, like how does it work? What does it do for the body?
It's like I said last time, it's like giving fuel into your body and make your body more energetic. This is actually what the Moxibustion does.
Okay.
Because the way of how we harvest it is actually quite interesting. We are not just like harvest all those grasses and then cut them and then we can use it. It's not that way. We have to wait. For example, for this kind of mosa, it cannot be like fresh. It has to be wait for 10 years until we can use it. So actually it gathers so much energy from the nature, and when we burn it, it directly gives it into your body. That's how the Moxibustion works.
And it helps the heat to go through the body.
You can say it.
Okay.
We give the chi into your body.
How is it different from acupuncture?
Actually, acupuncture, we all do, or we do those Moxibustion and acupuncture on your acupoints. That is the same concept. But the needle is like balancing the chi, not really replenish it.
Have you noticed a big improvement since the first week until now?
By me, I would judge those criteria by seeing your tongue and by your pulse. Your pulse is now much stronger, and your tongue is much like cleaner, not so thick with all those, how do you say, like a mouse-like on your tongue.
Yeah, it was like fungus.
It's gone now. Yeah. It's gone now. It's gone now. It's more clear now. But when the first time I saw you, it was so thick that I can't barely see your tongue. That means you have all those wastes and rubbish gathering in your body that cannot be processed. And since now you have a clearer tongue, I reckon there's less waste in your body.
So it's kind of like all the toxins were showing on the back of my tongue.
Yep. And after all those Moxibustion to your digestive system, you should feel you are stronger with all those food. and even the healing should be speed up.
Yeah.
Like even though now you still like have some allergic reaction to particular stuff, but you should heal faster, like much faster.
Yeah, I've noticed that I'm healing a lot faster.
And this is also good for your menstruation. I hope you will not experience any pain this time, and it should like come on time.
Does this help with the mood as well?
Pardon?
The
mood. Sure, sure thing. Because on this spot, there is 3 meridian is passing through for your kidney, for your liver, and for your spleen. That's pretty much like everything in your body. So
Yeah.
it's actually good for everything. You feel it? Good.
It's so interesting because Chinese medicine can go to the root problem and fix it eventually, but then for Western medicine, they just say it's
No.
uncurable, cannot fix it.
Because it's concerning the way of they treating stuff. Like the way they look at things is different. Like we see you as a whole. Like your small problem in your stomach could be caused by your large intestine or small intestine, but in anatomy, they are separate. They are not connected. They are not connected as we think. So they don't see things like we see things. And once there is like no cure or no medicine, like I would say that modern medicine is controlled by the pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
It's not really the doctors want to treat their patient with their own medicine. There's no own medicine in the modern medicine. They
Yeah.
know nothing about the drugs they use. They have to read the instruction from the pharmaceuticals.
I see.
So when the pharmaceuticals say it's uncurable, it's uncurable. Yeah, but we spend thousands of years studying on how your body works. And it's like, in our sense, it's divided by 5 big systems. So we don't care about the disease, we care about you. And once you have a strong body or all those systems are balanced out, you should feeling nothing. For us, it's meaningless to call a disease like with the name. For example, like high blood pressure is actually not a disease, it's an outcome or it's a sign.
You said before that you fixed someone who also had a food allergy.
Yeah, but not like serious like you do.
Yeah.
But it's just like meal intolerance or lactose, we call it.
For Kurt, how come we put so much needles on his stomach?
First of all, it's not really a deficiency stuff. It's more like a mess. So we are regulating the qi to let it flow to the right place. So we can use needle. But in your case, you have experienced those deficiency. Actually, the needles would draw out a little bit of your qi, so it may not be the best way for you. But in his sense, he's strong, he's young. And once we can balance out all those qi, he should be fine regarding all those sleep issue or the skin problem or the stomach issue. We have to measure like for where the acupoint is.
It's very slow, like the warmth. It's in the beginning I can't feel it, but then gradually I can
Like that
feel
one,
it,
right?
I think. Yeah. So I think for me, one of the major concerns with this whole thing is like how it's affected my skin. And I'm just curious as to why, ever since I took the antibiotics and for about 10 years, the whole health problem has just focused on my face.
And the first of all, you have to like have a concept that skin is also an organ of your body. It's the largest organ of your body, and so everything that cannot pass out by your intestine is actually would come out from skins. So that explains why all those food you have consumed and then eventually it would like break out from on your face. It's actually your body cannot process all those toxins or the waste. It has to find a way out, which is the skin is conveniently the largest way to keep out all these toxins. So actually your skin issue is connected to your digestive systems. That's why all our treatment is all focused on your digestive system.
Okay, and then once my digestive system is
fine,
and then it will just
Yeah.
disappear.
As I know, because your skin is okay, because the problem is never the skin, it's actually the waste or the toxin in your body cannot be processed.
So another question is that I went to other Chinese medicine places before in Hong Kong, and they just gave me a lot of stuff to drink, like herbal stuff. So I'm wondering, like, how do you think EC-Med is different from other TCM places in Hong Kong?
I would not say there's any difference because we are all practicing Chinese medicine, but in sometimes it's just like the angle of seeing things could be different. And in here we can do a lot more different types of treatments, which like Moxibustion is not carried out in most of Hong Kong clinic because you have to do with the spire surface, and the MOSA they use is not so good. I think this is what we are stronger at because we don't care about the price.
Yeah.
We just want to have the best stuff
Yeah.
for our patients. I think that makes the biggest difference. But in terms of Chinese medicine, like it's the same.
Like how long do you think it will take for me to heal?
Actually, this is a kind of question I always ask, like how many treatments I have to go through and then until I get a better body or to like get rid of my problem. It's very hard to tell. But what I concern or what I reckon is like every treatment should have effects every time.
Yeah.
Like it's always better to do twice than one time because you'll get a better
Like result?
Yeah, like a better result. And when you don't get allergy to all those food, you still want to have better skin,
Yeah.
and which is also can be conducted by the Moxibustion, and you can still keep on until even though you are okay with all those food allergy stuff, you can always just keep going on this treatment to get a better health and a better body and a stronger and more energetic body. That's what I can see. Like even though you stop the treatment now, it doesn't mean you are going back to those like the previous state. You can still keep some of our effects or results. So it's really depending on how good you want to get to. It's not really decided by the times of treatments.
Yeah, so thank you so much
No worries.
for
No worries.
answering the questions.
And I think that's it for today.
Yeah, that's it
Good.
for today.